Hello, Pisces. It's umomgtarot, and this is your Someone Secretly Talking About You tarot card reading. Now I'm going to look at the astrology reading cards for your who of it all. Because who's the energy that's coming up in here talking about Pisces? And then we are going to have a look at the tarot spread, figure out what they're talking about. Right, so here's your first card. Them Leos are talking. Them Leos, they be talking about you. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. Very prideful. Very confident, or at least trying to be perceived that way. Very sensitive. Very sensitive. They see what you're doing to them more than anything. Oh my goodness. Mama. You've got a protector, a nurturer. We've got Cancer. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. So we, of course, Leo rules the 5th house of children. Cancer, mother, child energy. We're going deep, guys. We're going deep. And finally, Pisces, you have Capricorn energy talking about you. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Leo, Cancer, Capricorn. We see polarity between Cancer and Capricorn. Whoa. Where's my deck? All right, we're doing it live. We're switching to the golden universal because it was meant to be. That's how meant to be stuff happens. Don't know where my deck is. I was going to use the Light Series Tarot, but we're using the golden universal. Golden universal helping us out while the Light Series. Where the heck is you at? So curious. Oh my goodness. But yeah, golden universal shuffling away. I gotta give it a good shuffle now. I'm secretly talking about Pisces. What are they talking about? They're giving us that Leo energy. They're giving us Cancer and Capricorn energy. What are they saying? What are they saying about Pisces? Ooh. They talking about trash. See, this is how you know, because these people, you're not common people in the Pisces Yugaverse. At least one of you isn't there, But you're here. And that's why, because your energy is not fully in understanding of Pisces energy. Okay? Because in some scenarios, Pisces see themselves as a victim a lot, and so do Leo, so there's combativeness there. We get Cancers who see themselves as victims a lot. There's some there. And Capricorns feel like they're victims in the sense that they why can't anyone level up to me? We got that defensive energy running, arguing, and the defensive. It's clapback season. It is clapback season. This person is not nice. Oh my goodness. And then now they when somebody talks that ish and then they find out that they were wrong about something and then they have to rest and reflect over it and be like, But at least they have that type of vibe. But we see a lot of violence here with the swords, so don't get too cozy. There's defensive energy coming from this person, and they might be rude and quick-witted with it. There might be even a level of mental, mind games. Oh, you're good. You outsmarted me, but you also use some vicious words. This person may leave you feeling defensive and wondering what you did, trying to reflect. Where's this coming from? What? Why are we arguing? We're fighting? So you could be fighting your mom, or just in this dispute where you have to be defensive. I feel like you'll have some regrets. There will be regrets after this. So we're thinking mom, we're thinking dad. We have that maternal, paternal energy. Capricorn is Saturn. Cancer is the moon, mother, father energy. Then we have Leo. Okay, this is personal transformation here. More Capricorn energy. Might be arguing about the father. Might be arguing about the fact that you're not learning from your mistakes. You know, so you might be having to address something from the past. Let's keep going. I think that you're juggling, or they're juggling the way they communicate. They don't really know how to communicate with you properly. I feel like this is family. Mother, father, family. Feels like family is causing, I feel like it's you causing you to be defensive. I feel like you have to rest and reflect because you had a war of words here. War of words. The only thing is I see here is that Capricorn and Leo have some sort of like ruling prominence, some royalty, some like kingship. So it almost feels like an intervening of the parents. Like if you're fighting with mom, then dad comes in. If you're fighting with dad, then mom comes in. If you have some type of unresolved feeling with dad, maybe mom clarifies it, vice versa. But I feel like it's like maybe you might even be trying to juggle the two. Okay, well, you know, I understand where mom's coming from, but I understand, but... And if not the case, perhaps you gotta assess if you're putting your kids through that. We do see that World card, and it's our first major arcana card, so personal transformation in reverse. It's almost like you're repeating cycles, not learning greater lessons. Trying to juggle things and not actually move forward or move anywhere because you're just moving backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And then this Magician card tells us that, you know, this is manifestation over here through communication, the ability to manifest. And it doesn't feel like, you know, it doesn't feel like the communication is, basically it's like a aha communication. We need help with communication, which it should be obvious when arguments break out. But maybe there's an idea behind this. I wonder what the idea is. How are we going to improve this communication? No, talk to me. Don't talk to my bestie. Don't talk to my sibling. Talk to me. Okay, the Hierophant. The Hierophant shows up. There's marriage. Oh my goodness. There's commitment. There's loyalty. Okay, well, that's good because maybe they're talking about you because they are loyal. Oh my goodness. We have more Leo energy with the Strength card. I guess they have past experiences, so they want to be of guidance towards you. So they're talking about you because they do want to help you, or they do want to assist you. They want to provide some sort of, assistance, guidance, support. But I think that you also have boundaries that, you know, you have to balance them out. Like, okay, I can listen to you on this topic, but definitely don't even talk to me about that topic. Like, you're not going to tell me who I can date. Right? And it almost feels like your parents or whoever fill those roles want you to people who care and nurture you. They want you to do something. They want to like almost manifest your reality for you. Like they wish they could just shake your shoulders and have you do what they want you to do. Look at that, 3 major arcanas in the clarifier. We have the Aries card. That's another leader, just like the Hierophant, but it's more of like an action-based leader, whereas the Hierophant is just providing wisdom and telling you to go act. Lots of long-term energy, so it just feels like, you know, these parents have had a way of being, or this governing body, or these people that support you have a way of being and having a lot more control of you than possibly comfortable anymore. That's why they feel like they can be there judging. I think that you are making this decision to change your boundaries. Either that, or you know, they're upset with you because they think you're repeating the same mistakes, but you're like, okay, well, I'm not though, because you don't know everything, and like I'm growing and learning, and I learn my own way, and if anything, like I'm looking towards this whole having to juggle 2 identities. You know, can I live? Can I manifest the life that I want? Do I have to live up to some sort of expectation? Now, I feel like, you know, the parents could be intervening for important reading, for important reasons. There could be, again, mother figure, father figure. Doesn't have to be your biological mother or father. It could even be a bestie that's like really protective, you know, and a brother. It could be anything like that. But these three cards here, Taurus, Leo, Aries, it's a lot of energy of like, I'm protective. Okay? And it's a lot of like in reversal energy. So these people might be trying to be protective, but it's not seen as that. It's seen as a violation of the boundaries. It's seen as, you know, you're trying to manifest for me. Like, why are you trying to make plans for my life? Almost feels like that. Yeah, definitely too focused. You're doing too much and you're too focused on me. You're talking about me in ways that you just don't even have to say anything. If you're disappointed, you know, what do you wish me ill will? Stop putting negativity on my name. Like, jeez. I want to know what this argument was about, though. I want more clarity on the argument and the defensiveness and the regretting exchanged words. Queen of Cups. Some of you might have been a little rude to your mother. Some of you guys are thinking, no, I did it. I'm being defensive and protecting my well-being, my self-care, my, you know, personal. I have to. It has to be clapback season. I have no choice for it to. It has to be. Look at that, guys. Fun. Everybody has a lot to say. Everybody has a lot to say about me in the press. Okay. Press, 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 press. Pisces don't need no press. What is that? It's a loud, aggressive sound for 2 o'clock in the morning. Sounds like a machine, like a city machine, like a garbage disposal thing, which is weird. But I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep moving for you. Alright? Listen, there will be offense. There will be defense. There will be, what the heck just happened back there, man? And if there is regret, that's how you know. I stepped out of my character for a second, okay? Every time I look back on it, I might get angry, but you know what? That's not me. I stepped out of my character. Level-headed me. You could bring me back to that, you know, frustrated me. And if I remember and I focus on the vexing details, but rational me, practical me, forgiving me, loving me, I kind of feel bad. And that's the Four of Swords right there. Okay? It's either self-care or it's, listen, you gotta go talk to your mom. Okay? Because all this fighting, this might even be sibling rivalry. You know? You always loved Pierre more. And what about Harry? You paid for his medical school. You didn't put as much in my trust fund. I don't know why I'm going there with the money, pentacles thing, but it just seems like there's this connection to the parents of like, you know, when you're used to, hey, borrow my car, live in my home, so now this person has not developed the boundaries of like, okay, well, I'm not coming home tonight. I got my own apartment. You can't tell me. The dynamic has changed and they have somewhat of a hard time evolving from that, adjusting to the new lifestyle. You know, boundaries need to be set. And while I feel like, you know, boundaries aren't set and you learn it the hard way, because then there's a fight breaks out. Oh, you thought this? Okay, well then fine, I'm cutting you off. Okay, fine, cut me off for half of my rant. Why would you do? Listen, just because I don't want you to be able to show up all hours of the day, just because I don't want you to have a spare key. What? I need boundaries. I don't need you to know I'm a complete and utter hoe. And you don't need to know that that's why. I think some people may have a problem with you going out solo. It's supposed to be a good thing. It should be a growth thing, but it's either something you're forced into doing, or it's something you're forced into, like even like a lot of you obviously don't live with your parents, but it means like having to like put up another wall. It means like having to change your number to outgoing only. It means having to be like, no, you can't come over every day. You can't come over unannounced. Or, no, I will not be paying for your Netflix. Right? So there it is. Lots of talking, but I feel like it's just about, you know, keeping boundaries and arguing about those boundaries being crossed, and just basically redefining it. You'll feel bad later, even if you're like, I stood up for myself, damn it. After, you'll still feel bad because you got a heart of gold. But you don't have to feel bad if you establish boundaries so that when the time comes, people aren't heated. Because I already said this from before, that we're not doing this. We're not about to do this. Okay, this isn't Bad Girls Club. This with the 5 and the 7 of Wands. What are you guys doing? And then is this Bad Girls Club? Some of you guys applied to Bad Girls Club? Let me know in the comments if you'd be on Bad Girls Club. What's Bad Girls Club? I'm here for tarot. Anyways, that's your reading, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video. Turn your notifications on because YouTube is playing me like a fool. And yeah, if you'd like a personal reading, please check out the description to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. There's stuff, guys. There's stuff. Boy, am I tired. I'm gonna go have a nap, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.